again, I'm just kind of saying that this mode of formulas is, I was talking today mainly about what the texts are, but the texts are not a reality of their own. And they relate to other types of Buddhist practice. And the Dharma is also this kind of formulaic method. We don't have to meditate about it. But the way Sila connects to Samadhi and Panya, and then we still have to go eat and take care of, our bodily needs and whatever, and we talk to people, and there's all these elements that are kind of interconnected all the time. So, so I'm kind of wrapping up, okay? So we've seen the texts from which these passages were quoted, all these, and then each one of these passages I quoted, I could quote it from 10 texts or maybe 100 or maybe more. I mean, these formulas, they're all over the place. And they're not historical reports about something a monk did or the Buddha said. They're idealized pictures, or at times, they're idealized pictures. In this case, they're formulaic images of practice, of truth, of history. And the text, what they're doing is they're exploring the Dhamma, exploring the teachings. They're conceptualizing it and verbalizing it. They're creating within the world of the Dharma. They're investigating its depths and potentials. Doctrine and philosophy and teachings, they naturally connect to narrative, to devotion, to different kinds of feelings. The text very elegantly and naturally move between these modes spontaneously. We never get just pure philosophy, don't get just a story. They're always kind of interwoven between each other. And the dynamic, as I was saying earlier, is maybe a truer reflection of the Dharma at its earlier stages than the facts that the text pretend to contain. This is like the lesson. And as I was saying, the formulas themselves reveal the ideals of early Buddhism, as I understand it. A very important ideal here is that of solitude. And this is just like one last formula. What would be the experience of knowing that we're not going to be reborn? This is a really seriously important ideal in early Buddhism, which actually suggests that there's like some, so say when someone knows that he's like liberated and birth is destroyed, kina jati, usitam brahmacharyam, katam karaniyam, na paramitattayati, you're not going to be reborn again, or other formulas, resonant formulas. What is that experience? And I think that would kind of be more, I mean, maybe the model is that Vipassana actually leads to Samatha in the early tradition. But that's just, it's still a guess at the moment, but it's kind of where these ideas are kind of moving towards, I think, because I think that there is a very important experience of quiet that the tradition cherishes. Okay. That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Schulman, for such an energetic lecture, both in its oral and its written components. And